It was a rainy Tuesday afternoon when I first noticed him sitting there on the park bench, his clothes soaked through, his hands trembling as he clutched a small cardboard sign. I hurried past without making eye contact, like most people did. He just looked like another homeless person asking for money, someone I should avoid. But then something made me stop. It was the way he looked up at the sky, not with despair, but with what seemed like quiet understanding. I turned back and dropped a few coins into his cup. "Sorry it's not much," I mumbled. He smiled, and it was the kindest smile I'd ever seen from a stranger. "Thank you, young man. Your kindness is worth more than any amount." That brief exchange stayed with me all day. The next week I saw him again. This time I sat down on the bench beside him. He introduced himself as Robert. We talked for hours while the rain fell around us. He spoke with a wisdom that seemed far beyond his circumstances. He asked about my job, my dreams, my fears. I told him about my corporate career, the promotions, the bonuses, the pressure to always be more successful. He listened patiently, then said something that changed my life forever. "I used to be just like you," he said calmly. "I had the corner office, the expensive suits, the luxury car. I had everything except happiness." I was stunned. I looked at his worn clothes, his tired face, and couldn't believe what I was hearing. "What happened?" I asked. "I lost sight of what truly matters," he explained. "I chased success so hard that I forgot about the people who helped me get there. I forgot about my family, my friends, my own values. When the company I founded collapsed, I had nothing left." As he spoke, I realized his eyes weren't those of a defeated man. They held a peace I'd never seen in any CEO or successful person I knew. "But how do you survive?" I asked. "By finding joy in the simple things," he said. "The warmth of a stranger's kindness, the beauty of a sunrise, the conversation with someone who takes the time to listen. These are the treasures that last." We met every Tuesday after that. Robert became my mentor, my friend, my inspiration. He shared stories of his past life, the mistakes he made, the lessons he learned. He taught me that true success isn't measured by bank accounts or titles, but by the lives you touch and the difference you make in the world. 6 months later, I did something I never thought I would. I quit my high-paying job. It wasn't an impulsive decision. It was the culmination of everything Robert had taught me. I started working at a community center, helping young people find their purpose. The pay was a fraction of what I used to earn, but for the first time in my life, I felt truly wealthy. Last week, I saw Robert again. His health had declined, but his spirit was as strong as ever. He had been diagnosed with a terminal illness. "I am ready," he told me with that same peaceful smile. "I've found what I was looking for all those years." When Robert passed away a few days later, I organized a memorial at the community center. Over 200 people came: doctors, lawyers, teachers, students, people from all walks of life who had been touched by his wisdom. They told stories of how he had changed their lives, how he had given them hope when they needed it most. Standing there, looking at the sea of faces, I finally understood. Robert had achieved something far greater than any monetary success. He had found meaning, purpose, and love. He had discovered that true wealth isn't what you accumulate, but what you give away. As I left the memorial, I thought about how I had judged Robert on that rainy Tuesday afternoon. I had seen his circumstances and made assumptions about his worth. But Robert taught me that everyone has a story, everyone has value, and everyone deserves to be seen for who they really are. He taught me that sometimes the people with the least material possessions have the greatest wisdom. And he taught me that no matter where you come from or where you are in life, it's never too late to find your purpose, to make a difference, to live a life that matters. That day in the park, Robert didn't just ask for money. He asked for dignity, for respect, for someone to see the person beneath the circumstances. In return, he gave me something far more valuable than any amount of money could buy. He gave me a new perspective on what it means to truly succeed in life.